You step away for just 5 seconds, maybe to grab a drink, maybe to open the door. But when you return, there's your dog, planted firmly in your spot, tail curled, eyes wide and innocent. It's almost comical. But if you've ever looked into those eyes and thought, why my seat? You're not alone. Because this isn't random. That warm, recently vacated space on your couch or your favorite chair isn't just a cozy spot to your dog. It's a message board, a comfort zone, a statement. And depending on the dog, it could mean love, loyalty, or even a silent challenge. Some experts say this seemingly harmless act is your dog's way of bonding with you. Others believe it can be a sign of dominance. But underneath it all, there's something even deeper. Something that reveals how your dog truly sees you. And to decode what this really means, we have to start with one thing dogs understand better than almost any other animal. But first, please subscribe to my channel and comments heart if you really love dog. Number 1, scent, your dog's emotional GPS. To a dog, smell is everything. Their noses are 10,000 to 100,000 times more sensitive than ours. That means when you get up from your seat, you leave behind a world of information. Your mood, your stress level, your health, even what you ate earlier. That spot holds your essence. It's you without you being there. When your dog takes your seat, they're diving headfirst into a sensory world filled with your scent. For them, it's calming, like curling up in a security blanket that also whispers stories about their favorite person. This behavior is especially common in dogs with separation anxiety. To them, your scent is a lifeline, a way to stay emotionally tethered when you're not physically near. But there's more. Your scent also helps them reinforce their place in your pack. In fact, scientists believe that scent helps stabilize a dog's sense of identity and social structure. So if they're lying in your seat, they're not just being cute, they're anchoring themselves to you. And the emotional drive behind that act goes even deeper. Number 2, closeness is connection. Dogs are pack animals, which means proximity isn't optional. It's survival. In the wild, pack members huddled close for warmth, safety, and emotional regulation. Your dog's brain still runs on that ancient operating system. So when you leave the room and they jump into your seat, they're trying to follow the connection, not physically, but emotionally. They want to be where your energy lingers. They want to feel close to the one being in the house who represents food, affection, leadership, and love. And in this moment, your chair becomes a proxy for your presence. This is especially strong in Velcro dogs, those breeds and personalities that form ultra-strong bonds with one person. Think labs, shepherds, or rescue dogs with a traumatic past. But even in independent breeds, the desire to be near you manifests in small, symbolic ways. And sometimes it's not just about staying close, sometimes it's about what your space represents. Number 3, the alpha's throne. In every dog pack, there's an alpha, the leader, and with that role comes certain perks. First access to food, best sleeping spot, and control over the pack's movement. When your dog sits in your chair, they may be testing boundaries, especially if they're young, assertive, or haven't quite figured out their role in the household. And this is key. It's not always about trying to be the boss. Sometimes dogs sit in your seat because they respect you. That spot is yours. It smells like you. It holds your energy. Sitting there may feel like sitting near the campfire of the pack leader. But other times, especially if they growl or refuse to move when asked, it could be a low-level dominance behavior. They're seeing what they can get away with. And that's when you have to ask, is this affection or a power move? We'll come back to that, because there's another reason they might claim your seat that has nothing to do with power, and everything to do with protection. Number 4, the guardian instinct. Some dogs don't take your seat for comfort or connection. They take it to guard it. To you, that space is where you binge-watch shows or scroll your phone. But to your dog, it's part of their territory. And by sitting there, they're keeping it safe for you. This behavior is often seen in breeds with guarding instincts. German shepherds, Rottweilers, even Chihuahuas. These dogs aren't just pets. They're sentries. And in their mind, sitting in your chair is an act of devotion. It's their way of saying, you left, but don't worry. I've got this until you come back. It's quiet, it's subtle, but it's deeply loyal. And it reveals something fascinating. Your dog doesn't see objects, they see associations. Your seat isn't just a place, it's a symbol of you, of home, of belonging. But sometimes your dog's reason for stealing your seat is even simpler. They just want your attention. Number 5, the sneaky genius of attention-seeking dogs are smart. Way smarter than we give them credit for. If your dog has noticed that hopping into your seat makes you laugh, talk to them, or even scold them, they've learned something important. That spot equals attention. Even negative attention is still attention. And for a dog that's feeling bored, lonely, or understimulated, taking your seat is an easy way to press your emotional buttons. This is especially common in high-intelligence breeds like poodles, border collies, or terriers. These dogs are problem solvers. If they want your focus, they'll find a way to get it. And your seat? That's a shiny red button they've learned to push. But what if it's not about you at all? Number 6. Seeking warmth and comfort. Let's not forget, your seat is warm, literally. Dogs are creatures of comfort. And when you get up, you leave behind a perfectly toasty spot with soft cushions, familiar smells, and a great view of the room. Some dogs take your seat for the same reason a cat finds a sunbeam. It just feels good. And if your dog is older, has arthritis, or is simply seeking relief from cold floors, your recently vacated seat is a 5-star luxury spa. But even this reason has emotional roots. Because where you sit is where you rest. And that's meaningful to your dog. They're not just looking for comfort. They're looking for the most important place in the room. And that brings us full circle. So the next time your dog steals your spot, don't just brush it off. Because whether it's about scent, security, loyalty, dominance, attention, or comfort, your dog is saying something. They're saying, "You matter to me. I trust you. I miss you. I'm watching over what's yours." Or maybe even, "I love the way you smell after tacos." It's not random. It's a behavior born from instinct, emotion, and a bond that runs deeper than words. In the end, that seat isn't just a place you sit. It's a symbol of the relationship you've built. A quiet stage where your dog gets to express love, trust, and a little bit of mischief. And just maybe, the next time it happens, you'll smile, sit next to them, and realize they don't just want your seat, they want you.